So let's get the auction underway. Who's got 55? 55 by 55, but I know, say no, 7, 7, 7, 8, but 8, 9, 9, but 9, 59, 60, 60, 60, 60, 1, now 1, but 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, but 4, 60, but 4 now, 4 now, 5, but 5, but 5 now, 4, 4, 4 now, half, 64, 4 now, 5, 5, 5, 65, 5 and a half, but 5 now, quarter, half and a half, 5, 75, but 5 now, 75, 75 now, 75, but 75, sold your way, 65 and a half.
Okay, we are on the hunt for the iconic collectible here at the Front Row Sports Card Show. It's memorabilia on wheels. We are scouring the show to find out what they've got. Let's go for the hunt. Come on. There's all kinds of collectibles here. I've been looking at the show. I haven't seen anything yet. It's been really tough, and there's stiff competition too. I've got Golden and I got Pawn Stars here. So we're with Memorabilia Experts, and we're on the hunt for the best item to put into our auction.
100%. My favorite thing right now is that Roberto Clemente.
Bro.
1,000,000%. Right behind the Sawyer basement.
Where's all the rock and roll guys?
Oh, okay. All right. We like gangsters and mobsters. Yeah, there's a card in there. Yeah, my name is Kieta. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we'd be completely interested. And if you wanted to, we do have on-site authentication on June 17th.
What do you got?
Well, she doesn't have it here.
Oh,
so
what is it?
So some Frank Sinatra and gangster stuff.
Oh, gangster stuff. Oh, we love those.
Mobsters.
Do you have any Al Capones?
Oh yeah. I think I see something. I think this guy's got it. So let's go check out his case and see if we can't get him to consign. Let's see what I can do. Hi.
Hi.
I am Kieta with Memorabilia Experts Auction.
Hey, Kieta, how you doing?
What would it take to get a few cards for you to put in auction? What would you like, and what cards maybe would you be willing to do?
Okay, well, tell me a little bit about your process. Like, what would you do to highlight my cards to maximize the potential value if I were to consign them?
Okay, well, first what I'm going to do is it's all about social media. Okay, so I'm the social media princess. We are all over Instagram. We do Whatnot, and Whatnot is a great way to do publicity on items. And also now we're doing live streaming. So when people come to our site, they're going to get a bird's eye view of the actual card, and I'm going to be talking about the card live streaming. This is the way now, Howard. It's not that old way of doing auctions that it's just, okay, no, hit the button. Although that's still there, people want to see it right now.
What kind of consignment price?
How about we do a 0% just for you, this special for this show?
That sounds great.
Does that work for you?
Yeah,
Is that enticing?
That is enticing.
So now what cards would you be willing to put in auction?
These two come immediately to mind.
Okay.
The Willie Mays is a PSA 2. There are only 21 graded examples of Willie Mays in any grade by PSA. This hasn't been to market publicly.
Excellent. And that's a big plus for that, because things that haven't come to market is always going to be a little bit more desirable. People like that. It hasn't hit the auction market. In addition, what else we're going to do is, because we're here in Las Vegas, see, I get to market this at the Venetian. We have a space at the Venetian and the Palazzo. So I get to put this in there and they just shop. And so that's what I was saying earlier, is you never know when after they hit a jackpot, they come shopping, they may just want to buy it. They'll be like, ching, 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 I'm going to buy this right now. Forget about the auction.
And then something like the Ty Cobb, I'm sure you're familiar with T206s. This is a rare back. This is a Carolina Brights back. There's only, I think, 7 or 8 of these PSA graded. This is tied for the second highest graded.
Wow.
There's only 1.5 that's higher. And the other 1.5 did sell recently, but if visually it doesn't hold a candle to this card, there's actually 2 really bad creases on it. That one, and that was sold in a very small, not well publicized auction. It still did over 50K.
Wow.
So I'm thinking that could be a potentially good auction, I think.
Love it. I think this is great, Howard. I think we can start with these 2 cards, and let's go hit your number.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You got it.
Well, we got it. I did it. Ha 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 ha. Golden and Pawn Stars. Kieta and Memorabilia Experts got the consignment. Oh yeah.
Oh, you've been there? Yeah.
We just got that consignment, so we're doing great. Now Mandela, they're just waving me over to our booth right now because there's some lady who actually has some incredible cards. So Mandela is trying to reel her in and explain to her the values and what the benefit is to put it in auction and how exactly we're going to do that. So Mandela's got that going on. So let's see what he's got to say. Hey, Mandela, what do you got going on here? Hi there. Hi. Thank you so much for coming to our booth. Hi. Great.
We have some interesting items here. A couple of caramel cards from 1909, 1910.
Caramel cards?
Yes. They were competing back then with caramels, were competing with the tobacco cards. So they came out with a series of 30 players, 50 players, all around 1909, 1912. This is 1880s of Hoss Radbourn, Boston Red Sox's most famous Hall of Famers of that time.
This is amazing that you even have these. How did you, like, how do you have them? I mean, how did you get them?
They were my dad's.
They were your dad's.
And he had a box of treasures that when he passed, my mom didn't want to go to him.
Right.
And one of my brothers kind of looked over my shoulders and said, hang on to them. You don't want to get rid of them.
Thank goodness that someone told you to hang on to these.
Yeah, to put it on now.
And now I know.
This is her grandson.
And yeah, right. And so I know you were talking about values, and there's a lot of money here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money here.
Well,
Honest Wagner's.
no, but Honest Wagner, because of the grade and everything, we're going to go with 10,000 to 12,500 based on the condition. Now the E92 Cy Young, this is a great image of them. This is in really nice condition, a little staining, but probably graded. I think you could get 2,500 to 3,000.
Okay, all right.
And then,
So far we've got about 13,000 for tuition. Okay. or other things. Okay.
then we have a Nolan Ryan rookie.
Okay.
Could also be a $1,000 card.
Two Wayne Gretzky rookies. Where's those?
Oh yeah, we forgot the Wayne Gretzky rookies.
Oh. Okay. Oh, gee.
There's more.
I thought you
Just happen to have a couple Gretzky rookies.
And you know what? The thing with Gretzky rookies, as crazy as it may sound, the Gretzky
Right back
rookies,
here.
they actually are very, very super desirable because there weren't a lot of them out there, and people want them. You see, so just kind of like Howard was talking about, there's the circulation. There's not a lot of them circulated, and that's why the values go up on those.
And this happens to be the Topps version, not the Opeachy, which is
Well,
much
Peachy
more.
is
Yes,
the
desired.
creme de la creme. Still very nice with the tops.
Right. So the
I don't think there's too many
Right.
Wayne Gretzky's running around here.
this is actually looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks
Without me taking out, the corners are very sharp. I would give this at
It's
least
an estimated value.
no, a 7, a SGC PSA 7. They may do a 6, but mostly 7. Gretzky rookies are a couple thousand.
Yeah, a couple thousand.
Yeah, at least a couple thousand.
So again, you have to kind of powwow, okay, and make that decision that you're comfortable, that you would be willing and ready to auction them off. We would handle everything for you. So we would sign the contract, we would do a digital contract, I'll go over it with you, talk about the percentages. We take it in after you're comfortable, you get a profile, you'll get all the bidding when it comes back, so you get all the bidding text and via email. We take it in and we will submit it on your behalf, and then we get it graded. Okay, then they come back to us, and that's really when we set our values, is when we get that grade.
That'd be the
Okay?
winner.
And then once we get it graded, then we're off to the races. We're at the nationals. It's going to be tons social media mammy, because that's what we do. This is what it's about. You know, it's social media. You're a doll, okay? And good luck to you. Ooh, the pokies. Pokies are really hot too, but not it. Right?
I think that went well. Yeah. Steve is by himself, not good. But I do back in LA.
One of his bags. We need some rock and roll.
The
people,
rock
Ben.
and oh my God, the Nashville thing. Nashville, it's all about Nashville, Vegas. That's right. And
Thank
we're going to
you.
have to be checking out Nashville because that's the hottest actually the hottest
Okay,
market,
thank you,
and
ma'am.
nobody knows about it. So don't tell anybody, because Memorabilia Experts is going to go on the road.
Oh, yeah.
The wheels are out. We're going to Nashville next.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, baby.
I got
Rock and roll.